God is light, eternal light. He is the ultimate explanation of all things, and the ultimate end of all our desires. To know Him would be the highest wisdom, and to live with Him in love would be the highest happiness and joy. And the good news has come down to us that God is indeed calling us. He is calling and drawing us to Himself in Jesus Christ, so that you and I, and the whole human race, might dwell forever in the house of eternal wisdom and love. But many people have the impression that this world is all there is, and that science explains it all. Is that true? Isn't there something more, something higher than this world? Can faith and philosophy, science and religion, work together in leading us to wisdom? Modern science has developed in many ways since the days of Thomas Aquinas. It has generated a massive body of well-confirmed knowledge. As a result of the rise of science, many questions and objections to the Catholic faith have arisen. For example, the theory of evolution raises questions about creation and the meaning of the biblical accounts we read in the book of Genesis. Neuroscience and psychology raise questions about free will and the reality of an immaterial soul. Scientific methods raise questions about whether miracles could ever occur or be believed in. And many people ask the question whether there is sufficient evidence for believing in any of the mysteries of faith at all, for example, in the resurrection of Jesus from the dead. Questions like these have led many people to become stuck in a tangled web of perplexity. They're convinced that it is not possible to accept the scientific picture of the world and to believe in God, to follow Jesus Christ, to accept what the Bible says, and to practice the Catholic faith. But that's not true. It is possible to believe both what God has revealed and the scientific picture of the world. It is possible to follow Jesus Christ by faith and reason, working together in love. The principles and teachings of Thomas Aquinas show us how. In fact, we could go further and say that his principles and teachings light up the world as we understand it today. The world according to the latest and best science available to us. And it is easy to say why. Like the moon reflecting the light of the sun, the teachings of St. Thomas reflect the light of Jesus Christ, who is the light of the world. Let's take an overall perspective, starting with our power of reason. All human beings, by nature, are endowed with reason or intelligence. We use our reason to investigate some specific subject matters, such as numbers, things in outer space, or living things on Earth. What results are called sciences: mathematics, astronomy, biology, and others. Take, for example, the field of cell biology. Equipped with scientific instruments like microscopes, scientists observe the inner workings of living cells, and by using their reason, have formulated from these observations a large body of knowledge about cells, their functions, and their internal structures. Something similar happens in astronomy, in physics, in chemistry, and so forth. Each science investigates its subject matter according to general laws of reasoning and also according to specific methods proper to that field. However, it is also possible for humans to step back from specific subject matters and to use our reason or intelligence to investigate reality as a whole. When we do so, we seek an ultimate explanation of all things, a theory of everything. I do not mean a theory of everything in the sense of today's physicists, who are working to unite the theory of general relativity and quantum mechanics, but a theory of everything in the classic sense of the word, wisdom. Wisdom, in the classic sense, is an all-embracing understanding of reality as a whole, in light of the first principle or cause of all things. Such is the aim of philosophy in the perennial tradition, and the world cries out for such a philosophical investigation. After all, the world displays a massive amount of order, beauty, and harmony. All of our modern science brings to light even more order, more beauty, and more harmony than ancient people ever knew, and in even greater detail. Now, human beings are naturally drawn to seek the explanation of it all. When we human beings follow our rational instincts to understand it all, we are naturally led to catch a glimpse of God, and He illuminates our understanding of everything. The world today stands more than ever in need of such wisdom. So let us follow our rational instincts and seek the explanation of all things. St. Thomas Aquinas would advise us that as we use the light of reason that belongs to human beings by nature, we should also have an open mind to the supernatural, to the possibility that by grace, a higher light could illuminate our minds. This supernatural light, the light of faith, does not extinguish the light of reason or undermine the truths discovered by the human sciences. Rather, it supplements and aids reason, helping us to see more deeply into the truth of reality as a whole, which comes from God and has its ultimate destiny in Him. Indeed, we can be confident that when we search for answers to ultimate questions with minds open to the supernatural, God, the good God who dwells in unapproachable light, will come to teach us in love. His truth and love comes to us, shining on the face of Jesus Christ. When we believe in Him by faith and use all our reason and intelligence and science in our quest, surely the light of His truth will dawn gradually in the depths of our minds and illuminate everything. For readings, podcasts, and more videos like this, go to Aquinas101.com. While you're there, be sure to sign up for one of our free video courses on Aquinas. And don't forget to like and share with your friends, because it matters what you think.